Oh, I had way too much protein today. Yeah. What's up, my dudes? Oh, dude, that's rancid. Whew. What's up, my dudes? Tyler Mans again for another one. Oh my gosh. That is not right. Um, November 6th, 2023. 193 days since I smoked a cigarette. 159 days since I drank. 149 days since I smoked weed. 125 days since I vaped. 6 out of 6 physical activity. 5 out of 6 flossing. 5 out of 6 meditating. 1 out of 6 core exercises. Shit in the bed. 5 out of 6 cold shock therapy. 2 out of 6 FAP. And 3 out of 6 reading. Yeah, I was reading a lot today, which is good. It was a freaking solid day today. Physical health, 9 out of 10. Mental health, 9 out of 10. Career productivity, 7 out of 10. Friendships and relationships, 8 out of 10. And happiness, 8 out of 10. Day 7,952 out of 14,600. All right, up at 5:30 a.m. at the Nain Gym with my boy Canes till 5:45. We're on the assault bikes. Remember the ones I was telling you about? The ones that you gotta like do arms and legs at the same time. Ugh, it's terrible. That was from 5:50 to 6:10. Then we were stretching until 6:30 a.m. Cold shower till 6:50. Have breakfast with Canes and Smith from 7 to 7:30. At the shore office about 7:50. Up on the third floor about 8. Finished week 2 of my bookkeeping and accounting course. Oh my gosh, I've been procrastinating that like a turd. It has been ridiculous. Like, I'm paying for it, and I'm like, every single month it's like a subscription, like $65, and I'm like, every single time I'm just putting it off all the time. But like now I'm sitting in front of a computer all day. I'm like, finally got the second week done out of 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, such a relief. Anyways. Yeah. So researching cortisol versus adrenaline facts. That is interesting. They're both stress-induced hormones, but cortisol, there are ways of mediating cortisol, and it's kind of crazy because like if you're stressed out short term, it'll increase your cortisol levels, but cortisol is good for you. But over long term, if you have like an underlying anxiety issue that's like always there, that like extensive, continuous, chronic high levels of cortisol will actually start reducing your health. So it's almost like a positive feedback loop to a point, but there's almost like a gradient before it actually becomes more detrimental to your health than beneficial. So, anyways, some people are like, oh yeah, I just don't want to stress out that much because my cortisol is gonna get high. It's like you need to stress out to build your cortisol. Is this screen flashing? Why are you flashing? Well, that was easy. Um, Anyways, yeah. So that's cortisol, and then adrenaline. We all know a lot about adrenaline, but like, there's a difference between the two of them, and there's ways of mediating and moderating it, like doing journaling, going out for walks, hikes, um, doing cold therapy. Right, so doing cold shock therapy is actually a really good way of moderating your stress response, right? Because like you're putting your body into a stressful environment very deliberately, but it actually enhances your ability to adapt to those stressful conditions. So, anyways, um, in fact, reading the first chapter of The Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan. Oh my gosh, I started reading that today. That guy, he knows his stuff. Like he's discussing. Obviously, I'm just starting, and it's like he word drops a lot of stuff, so it's like hard to keep up with him at times. But some of the main he's sort of identifying the difference between pseudoscience and science and how they've developed and how science has really progressed. He's sort of outlining the development of society and how science parallels the challenges that we face now as a society, right? Because there's so many of us, there's so many new types of mutations and health problems that are arising from our habits, and science in its entirety, you have to embrace it to be able to succeed in combating the new developments in mutations of pathogenic diseases, whatever. Anyways, so squeezing in 80 push-ups This is from 8 a.m. to noon, squeezing in 80 push-ups, 40 by myself and 40 with my boy Osmond. To actually, I think we did 50 or 60, and that was just to stay awake. Like you get a couple push-ups in, and then you are like solid. You're awake, right? And then you don't need caffeine. I don't need caffeine. Just drink water. Subjective journal entry about education rates until 1100. That's something we'll bring up eventually. Kicked out by the Hods and Chods meeting, or Hods, Chods, and AHODS meeting. Heads of department. Ow. Assistant heads of department and chief heads of department. Reading Psychology of Money chapter 19 till 11:30. And then I was sitting there scrolling Instagram reels, just sort of getting motivated or something. Till noon. And then I was off work. I was at lunch with my boy Keynes, McLeod, Somerville, Smith, and talking till 1300. Chatting with Halby about religion and universal understandings. Oh my gosh! So one of my buddies is like really, like, he's Muslim. I'm pretty sure he's like really religious, and we're trying to like understand each other's perspective of religion, right? And I have a very unique understanding of universal laws. Maybe it's because I did shrooms. I don't know, but like everything seems to connect in my own way, and I think I've developed like a dangerous philosophy. That is very controversial as a result of it. And us two are sitting there, and he's trying to understand where I'm coming from. We're like, dude, ask Google, right? Like Google literally has all the answers now, and it's like there's certain types of intelligence that you can literally acquire just from Google. Like there's philosophical intelligence and events and ideas that you can develop off Google, but you have to become a filter in your own morality. Your moral compass has to filter out the information that you find important. So anyways, I could go on for hours about that. I started going down a rabbit hole with him. I was until about 1400. Then I napped from 1430 to 1630. I feel so guilty when I nap. It's like you just sit. It's so nice napping, but like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I was at supper with my boys State and Andrew. They're both on the soccer team. Well, they were on the soccer team with me. Then I was facing time my Benny Boo, my best buddy from back home. He's my brother. My brother from another mother. Yeah, we just chilling and chatting and catching up. And hopefully we get to see each other this coming Christmas over the holidays. But like, man, I miss that fellow. Till 1800. I was at the hot tub for about 1805, in the sauna for 12 minutes, and then 10 minutes, and then 6 minutes. So, my gosh, 28 minutes total, almost half an hour. In the steam room, not sauna. Sauna is like a dry heat, but steam room is like a wet heat, moist heat. Anyways, and then I swam 550 meters total length. I've been learning how to swim because I still suck. It's in the other videos. My pool of pain video. Yeah, and like I'm just choking on water left, right, and center. I hate it, but like I gotta get used to it. It's just, I think it's good for you. But like I'm trying to learn how to be a good swimmer. My left shoulder is torched because of that. Like, I don't know, you gotta like just move in a weird way, and it's like, oh my gosh, it hurts. And I did that with assistance. Like I had a little floaty thing in between the back of my legs, but like it was still, like, it helps out a lot, but like I'm trying to learn just how to like breathe swimming. And that was on the soul bike for half an hour. That was nice. That was really miserable. I started like 25 reps, so minute on, minute off, but like it started 25 is my rest, right? So that's like the rest minute. And then it was for the first 8 sets. The first 8 sets. Because I went to 30 minutes, so it was 15 sets total. The first 8 sets, I went up to 50 RPM, yep. And then I went up to 55 for about 4 sets. And then I went up to 60 for 2 sets, and then I went up to 75 for that last set. And that was like, it sucks. Miserable. Anyways, soul bike 30 minutes, stretch for about 20 minutes. Then I did 30 sandbag lift for the force test training. Back for about 9:10, shower till 9:45. Objective journal till about 10:15. Doing this JOLO till 10:45, so I got 22 minutes early, but I'll probably squeeze in a little bit of reading or something. Flame meditation, I'm gonna be meditating after this till about 11, and then I'll be in bed for about 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm pretty well set up for tomorrow, but But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Two roses. I'm happy that I swam 500 meters alone. Like, yes, I had the assistants, and you can call me like they're like training wheels, right? But like you gotta learn. And swimming's a tough like rhythm to find. It is miserable if you don't know how to swim, if you haven't been taught how to swim. Like my dad taught me to stay afloat, but like swimming and like its elegance is it's like a dance, I swear. Anyways, I can't dance either. I'm happy I pushed that extra mile today. That was the assault bike, trying to push. Doing the stretching, doing the sandbag, like that last little grind, that last hour where you squeeze out those last couple reps, like it makes you feel so much more accomplished, right? Like you're like, hey, I want to go and do this, but if you push yourself when you get into that zone and you push the last little bit, it's like, man, it fires you up. One thorn. I'm bothered by shit talking William. It's just not right. There's this one guy that we met last night at supper. I met him, and you know what? Everyone's gone through their stuff. They all got their own trials and tribulations and successes and failures. And he rubbed me the wrong way, and I really didn't appreciate the way that he came across, like very condescending, and like I voiced my opinion a little bit too freely about it, and it kind of pissed me off. Because I know that I shouldn't be doing that, but you know, gotta learn somehow, right? But the fact that it bothers me, I know that the fact that I'm aware of it, I think is a good thing. But but I'm looking forward to testing my physical competency. I got a couple tests coming up. Hopefully they go well, but I think I'm prepared. And one memory, one of the worst physical burnouts I've ever during summer 22. I worked 16 to 20 hour labor days every day for a whole week, and then the next like Wednesday I think I passed. Ooh, I was sick and pissing everyone off at work, and then I had to take the time to die alone in my room. So like I was like like every like 2-3 minutes, and like we're sitting there trying to like wait for a conveyor to get fixed, and all I can hear is just me going. It's so annoying. But yeah, he's literally just like, dude, if you're sick, don't come to work. And he was so pissed off for the whole day. Fitness, 4 hours. Socializing, 5 hours. Productivity, 3 hours. Working, 0 hours. Sleeping, 9 hours. Resting and recovery, 1 hour. And learning, 2 hours. So that's not a bad day. It was like those 4 hours of fitness. When you push for that next step in fitness, I'm not saying that I'm there. I'm saying I'm trying to push. I'm trying to get there. You got to sacrifice something. And normally it's a deliberate sacrifice. You can buy yourself the protein. You can buy yourself more time. There's ways of doing it. And only when you're like owning your schedule. Only when you are very, very, very aware of how you spend all your time. Because like, I don't know about you, but when I turn on my Instagram reels and I start scrolling, I look back at the time and it's like half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours has just disappeared, right? It's like the world's going way too fast for you to sit down and scroll through Instagram reels or TikTok videos or something like that, right? Like you have to keep your mind stimulated. You have to keep going. You have to grind. Like that is the magic. That's where the magic happens, is when you can create your own vision of what you want. But yeah, I'm done rambling. All right, sweet. It is not even 10:30. I am 18 minutes early, so I'm going to read a little bit of these two books. Oh my gosh, come on. The Daily Stoic. 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living. And then The Ranger's Apprentice, Kings of Clonmel. Actually a pretty good series. I'm on book 8. Stuff's addicting. Anyways, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys keep tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.